Welcome. Olorun. Olorun. Yes. I guess you could say this is a mystical dimension. How did you get here? Yes, pretty much the same question we get. So, what is the last thing you remember? Okay. Yeah. Well, you weren't left behind because you were pulled into what is being called the Great Escape. The Great Escape. So basically, many of you have been sent to different dimensions. And the dimensions, I guess you could say there's some foreknowledge that determines what dimension you go to. And usually you go to a place that will help you to ascend further in your journey of existence. Well, that's what it's all about, right? We exist and we go further in our journeys. You know, they say energy is not destroyed, so even when we transition, there's essence that goes on. Well, no, I wouldn't say you died. That's not accurate. I would just say that you've been transported to another place that will allow you to move forward in transcendence. That is what brought you here to Olorun. However, this place can be your home if you're admitted after taking a short survey. So I have to interview you. Then I just have to do maybe 1 or 2 tests. And if you pass, shall we say, then you can come and dwell among us. Okay, well, let's get right to it. And even though this is another dimension, we still have things like clipboards. Now, I have a series of 6 questions I'm going to ask you. And I want you to answer truthfully. I want you to be assured that this is a place of non-condemnation. It truly is judgment-free. But it only responds to authenticity. So you have to be sincere. Because if not, the atmosphere, the elements will make it known. And you can hear some of the elements around you now. You hear that sound? Yeah. And you're probably going to hear some other things here and there as we do this interview and short test. Because in this place, not everything is seen. Some things are present, but you just can't see them with your eyes, at least not now. But eventually, you'll be able to. Alright? Okay, so let's go ahead and get to it. Question number 1. Do you have any insecurities? You are amazing. Question number 2. What is your main insecurity? You are beautiful. Be as detailed as you like. Well, okay, wait. You are worthy. Be as detailed as you like, but just your main one. this insecurity develop?
There is no one like you. There will never be another you.
Let's see.
You deserve love.
Question
happiness.
number 4.
Success.
Is there any aspect of yourself that you hide in fear of being
I
shamed
love you.
or condemned? Is there any aspect of yourself that you hide
I support
in
you.
fear of being shamed or condemned?
You have my loyalty.
Okay. So, this aspect, is it harmful to anyone else if you embrace it? Well, it depends on what you define as harmful. But for one, is it physically harmful to anyone else if you embrace this aspect of yourself? And the last question, if you embrace this part of yourself that you hide, that you shrink, that you diminish for whatever reason, if you embrace it, will the quality of your existence, will the quality of your life increase for the better? I said 6 questions, but actually I have one more. How strong is your desire to rid yourself of this insecurity on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay. Well, based off of these answers and based off of what the elements are telling me, you're being truthful. You're being vulnerable. You're being transparent. So we're almost there. I want you to relax. Oh, it looks like you're relaxed already, actually. And I just want you to allow the beads of transformation to work through your ears to send what we call tingles down your body. And this will be the start of diminishing your insecurity and allowing you to embrace your full self, to embrace every aspect which makes you, you. It's why you're unique, why we're all unique. And just to be clear, there are some things about ourselves that we might hide that, if not developed or if not embraced or understood, it can continue to eat away at us and make us live in low vibration. But here, those limits are taken away. and you're able to be exposed in your fullness. And when you reach that type of expression, everyone wins, because we're all living in our transcendent essence. Yes, even here we have rituals. So now just one more thing. In this place, sound is a little bit different. I don't have to be right up on you in order to immerse into your senses. We can have this short distance between us, and I'm still able to have an aura that surrounds you, like so. Ah, they're sounding the alarm. You'll learn what that is in due time, but just know it's a good thing. Welcome officially to Olorun. Make yourself at home.